Millions of Americans taking to the skies and the roads as extreme weather hits coast to coast. Water is good to go in Watertown with the boil water advisory lifted this morning. And perhaps the best Christmas gift of all, hitting the jackpot, a gas station buy turning into a $1 billion stocking stuffer for one lucky winner.
From WSYR TV Syracuse, the local station, you're watching the Morning News.
Good morning. It's 6 o'clock. I'm Kendra Brodus. Brian and Rachel are off today. Today is Friday, December 26th. Thanks for joining us. All right, we have temperatures below 10 in some places, so we're going to get right over to Storm Team Meteorologist Carson Metcalf to give us the lowdown, because the temperatures are low.
They are certainly very low. Kendra, good morning to you. Good Friday morning, everybody. Yeah, 10 in Syracuse right now, but we've got single digits for places like Fulton at 8, 6 degrees in Rome right now. Look at Watertown, 5. If you think those numbers are cold, though, I want to draw your attention up to Saranac Lake, 15 degrees below zero right now. By the way, when you factor in just a light breeze, the wind not terribly gusty, feels more like 0 in Syracuse and Fulton, feeling like 9 below up in Watertown right now. It may be cold, but at least it's quiet. Otherwise, radar picture free and clear of precipitation here in Syracuse and across central New York. I do expect it to stay fairly quiet here heading through the midday, but then getting close to Syracuse after about 1 or 2 this afternoon will be some widespread snow, and that snow could come down pretty hard at times into this evening and tonight. Temperatures through it all climbing up into only the low to mid 20s, feeling cooler, more like the teens at best at any one given point later this afternoon. Winter weather alerts posted across central New York. For the most part, winter weather advisories, including in Onondaga County, but where those snow amounts are going to be highest, 6 inches or more. That's where winter storm warnings are posted for Cortland and Shenango counties. We'll go into more detail on that snow for you hour by hour with the timecast and have the latest snowfall map for you as well. That's coming up in the full Storm Team forecast, Kendra, in just a bit.
Carson, thank you. We begin with extreme weather this morning. It's quiet here at home for now, but a winter storm is expected to develop on the East Coast and the rain for the West Coast. All of this as millions of Americans travel home from their holiday destinations. ABC's Andrea Fuji has more.
This morning, winter storms sweeping across the country. California and much of the Mountain West facing more heavy rain and strong wind today. In Wrightwood, California, residents evacuated from their homes as floodwater tore through the area, leaving neighborhoods submerged in rocks and mud.
I looked over our neighbor's fence back there, and you could see 8-foot wake coming over the fence, getting ready to just pummel our yard. And we basically just ran. There was nothing we could do anymore.
In Palmdale, multiple vehicles swept away by flooding. Some drivers barely escaped.
Had to get a rescue. They were standing on the roof of their vehicle.
Rain also soaked fire-ravaged Pacific Palisades. One store that just reopened after the fires, now flooded.
We just worked so hard to get back in business and redid the entire shop, all the product, all the furniture. And I know it looks like we're going to have to do it all over again.
In Northern California, high wind toppled a tree in Santa Rosa, piercing the roof of a home, barely missing a baby's room. 3 deaths are blamed on the California storm. In the Northeast, snow and icy conditions tonight. Pennsylvania road crews preparing for the danger.
Vehicles don't stop on ice, and we'll be doing the treatment to help with that as much as possible.
New York City expected to see the biggest snowfall this season tonight.
We could certainly see a 6-inch storm in New York City, even better. Off to the north and west, where we have the colder temperatures and maybe a better setup for heavier snow banding. That's where we could put up 8-10 inches of snow.
Other parts of the country seeing unusually high temperatures. 70s for New Orleans, 80s in Atlanta. Denver, Colorado saw its warmest Christmas ever, 71 degrees.
No gloves, no scarf, no coat.
As for this weekend in the Northeast, the snow is expected to end Saturday afternoon with rain on Sunday and expect windy conditions on Monday. Andrea Fuji, ABC News, New York.
Back here at home, you may be seeing more police on the highways this weekend and fewer construction workers. The Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over campaign runs through January 1st with police targeting impaired, speeding, and distracted drivers. To limit heavy traffic, temporary construction lanes closures on state highways are being lifted through Monday, December 29th, and again on New Year's Eve through January 5th. As several areas within Onondaga County will have to conserve water into the new year, the city of Watertown receiving the Christmas gift of safe drinking water. The boil water advisory has been lifted and includes all municipalities that also received water from the city. The water department saying all samples collected came back with acceptable results and is safe to drink. For any remaining issues, such as dirty or stained water, residents should contact the Water Department at 315-785-7845. You may have seen them as an appetizer for your Christmas dinner, but the CDC says 7 cases of Salmonella have been detected in New York State alone that are being linked to raw oysters. According to a recent report, 64 people in 22 states have been infected with the same strain of Salmonella, the most being found in Pennsylvania. At least 20 people have been hospitalized, a rate higher than usually seen in outbreaks traced to oysters, but no deaths have been reported. While this had been described as an outbreak, neither the CDC or FDA have determined if the illnesses are connected to a common source of oysters. No recalls have been made as of this morning. Covering the capital region as the calendar flips to the new year, more than a dozen new laws will go on the books, changes that impact healthcare workers and more, including health insurance providers who will now be required to cover additional medical treatments, including expanded breast cancer screenings and scalp cooling therapies for chemotherapy patients. Airport workers will see a pay increase, with employers required to pay at least $21.25 an hour. And New York will officially be recognized as a Purple Heart state to honor veterans wounded or killed in combat. To find the full breakdown of the new laws, head over to localsyr.com. The minimum wage in New York State is getting a boost for the 3rd year in a row. While New York City's wage will go to $17 an hour, the rest of the state will see an increase to $16 an hour. The minimum wage also saw a 50 cents per hour rise in 2024 and 2025. Beginning in 2027, it will rise yearly in relation to the Consumer Price Index. If you earn the minimum wage and do not see the increase reflected in your paycheck after January 1st, you can file a wage complaint online. From raises to hitting the jackpot, one Powerball ticket proved to be more than just a stocking stuffer in Arkansas for a lucky lottery player. We're told the winning ticket was sold at a Murphy gas station in Cabot, Arkansas, just outside of Little Rock. Last-minute ticket sales in Wednesday's drawing pushed the jackpot to $1.8 billion, with a cash option of nearly $835 million, making it the 2nd largest U.S. lottery jackpot ever. While there was only one big winner on Christmas Eve, 8 winners woke up millionaires in 7 states, including New York. And you can give the gift of saving a life this holiday season. News Channel 9's annual Holiday Heroes Blood Drive is today at the Solvay Fire Department. You can donate blood today from noon to 5. Appointments are encouraged, and you can sign up at theredcrossblood.org. Right now, it is 6:07. Coming up on the morning news at 6:30, our good friend Woody Price is back at the North Pole, but we'll show you what he left behind before heading home. And still ahead at 6:19, you're asking what's with all the boats in the former Big Lots. The Your Stories team pulling up to the dock in Mattydale to tell you why.
Download the WSYR Plus app on your TV to stream News Channel 9 for free. Just go to your smart TV, search WSYR Plus in the App Store, and download to start streaming today.